Welcome to Ask Trinity Archives. I'm Joe Lipinski.
And I'm Marissa Maggs.
And we are two archivists working in the archives at Trinity Church, Wall Street. The question is, who are the Astors and how are they connected to Trinity?
The Astor family was one of the wealthiest and most well-known families in the history of New York, and they contribute significantly to the story of Trinity Church. There are a few pieces of memorial art proposed and executed by the Astors that have become iconic parts of the church that we see today. Those three pieces are the reredos in Trinity's chancel, the bronze doors at the front and side entrances of the church, and what's known as the Astor Cross, which stands in the north churchyard. In 1912, the cross was proposed by Mrs. Orme Wilson, also known as Carolyn Astor Wilson, in honor of her mother, Mrs. William Astor, also known as Carolyn Schermerhorn Astor. Unsurprisingly, both were members of Trinity Church. Born into the aristocratic Schermerhorn family, Carolyn lived comfortably even before she married into the Astor family. She was also considered the head of New York society for most of her life, referred to as simply the Mrs. Astor, which caused some conflict in the family considering there were a lot of Astor wives who wanted the singular title of the Mrs. Astor. After the proposal was accepted in 1912, the cross was created by architect Thomas Nash. The overall design was meant to evoke crosses found throughout Europe. It's constructed of 4 blocks of stone, reaches 39 feet tall, and depicts the genealogy of Jesus according to Luke. The figures in the niches begin with Adam and Eve, followed by Seth, Enoch, Noah, Shem, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Judah, Ruth, Jesse, and David, and culminates in the crucifix. On the back of the crucifix is the Virgin Mary holding Jesus as an infant. The cross was erected and dedicated in May 1914. While this cross does stand in the churchyard, it's actually a cenotaph. Mrs. Astor is not buried in the churchyard. She is buried at Trinity's Uptown Cemetery, along with many other members of the Astor family.
That's all we have for today, but we'd love to hear from you. We welcome any questions you have, and we'll do our best to answer them in future videos. Thanks for tuning in.